I will use every tools in our toolbox that the Constitution has granted to Congress. We have to. And I think that at this moment, our Congress, under the leadership of Mike Johnson, has not fully utilized the power of oversight of Congress. It is okay. And I learned this from former Assembly and former Supervisor Tom Amiano. Be brave. It is okay to be a lone vote, of lone no vote, if it's the right thing to do. It is okay to be in the minority, but that should not stop you from speaking out. That should not stop you from putting forward resolution that could actually challenge the majority and challenge the thinking. And it is quite all right to be alone on the steps of the hill to actually speak up, because then eventually people will join you. The power oversight from Congress should not be a partisan issue.
We're going to take back the House and hopefully the Senate in November, and then ultimately get their asses out of office in 2028 and be able to do significant reform and accountability. We need to make sure that when federal employees, agents, officials violate people's constitutional rights, they are accountable for that. It is almost impossible to sue a federal agent. So the families of Renee Good and Alex Preddy, it's going to be very hard for them to get any compensation for those murders. We need to completely overhaul how we do immigration in this country. Obviously, we need to fix the immigration system so that there is a path to citizenship. We need to also deal with immigration enforcement. ICE is so fundamentally broken that we need to abolish it, and it needs to be taken out of the Department of Homeland Security. DHS has become a monstrosity. DOJ needs to be made more independent of the president. There are just so many things that we need to do, and those are just a few.
There's two pieces to this. One is legislators should see their roles as more than just policymakers. Right now, we have to act as actual organizers. So what I mean by that is when ICE shows up into our city and is kidnapping our neighbors, we should be showing up as legislators to directly confront them, non-violently, but confront them. I think, civil society is the final bulwark against fascism. And that's really what's holding the line right now against Donald Trump. I think legislators should be trying to organize civil society to create a real collective force against him. The second piece is in 2026, if we take power and if Democrats actually get a majority, we have to actually use the power of oversight to hold members of this administration accountable, drag them in front of our committees, question them, and then give law enforcement a route to actually go after them legally.